In this video, we're going to talk about 5 different types of context clues. So we have different ways that you can help yourself while you're reading understand unfamiliar or new words. So a strong reader can come across an unfamiliar word and they can use context clues in the sentences before, during, and after to help them try and figure out what that particular word means. So we're going to use ideas. Okay, idea stands for inferencing, definition, example, antonyms, and synonyms. The first one we're going to talk about is inferencing. Inferencing is when we take something that we've read, we add it to things that we already know, and from that we can gain the definition of a word or phrase or even an entire paragraph. For example, if I said, "Oh, don't work with Miss Barone unless you want somebody to tell you what to do. She's so bossy." From that sentence, you can kind of put together that Miss Barone is bossy. If we don't know the word bossy, then we know that when somebody is telling us what to do all the time, they're bossing us around. We already know that. So we can take that information and add it to what was said at the end of the sentence, and we have a meaning for the word bossy. Another way we can use an idea to help us gain the definition of a word or understanding of a word we may not know is sometimes in a sentence it'll give us the definition, or the sentence after will give us a definition. For example, Miss Barone is so bossy. She loves telling everyone what to do. In this sentence, it tells us exactly what the word bossy means. So in our readings, they might give us an example of what the word will mean, and that can help us understand what an unknown word is. So here it says, Miss Barone is so bossy. She was telling the art teacher how to line up the class. And we know she's bossy because the art teacher probably doesn't need her telling her how to line up a class. She knows what to do. But Miss Barone is bossy, so she's going to take charge anyways. Antonyms can be a little bit tricky. So an antonym is the opposite meaning of a word or a phrase. And if we don't exactly know what a word is, and then it gives us information after, we also have to sort of make an inference about what they're talking about. For example, Miss Barone is so bossy, she needs to let other people make decisions too. This doesn't give us a direct definition of the word bossy, but the second sentence lets us know she's not letting other people make decisions, so she's kind of taking charge, and they may not have asked for her help. Synonyms are quite a bit easier to figure out than antonyms, and synonyms are some of my favorite words. So when you use a synonym, you're using a word that just means the same exact thing as the previous word. So we have Miss Barone is so bossy, strict, and controlling. All 3 of those words mean pretty much the same thing. So when we have synonyms, they're a little bit easier for us to decide what that unknown word means. When we put it all together, then we have great ideas. And remember, you can use them anytime, anywhere. It's not just for reading. Sometimes when we have math equations and we have unknown words, or even in science or social studies, we come across vocabulary that might be a little bit difficult or unknown, and that's okay because there's a lot of words in this world and there's no way we can know what every single one of them means. But when we use our ideas and we use inferencing and definitions, examples, antonyms, synonyms, it can really help us expand our vocabulary and understand whatever idea our author is trying to get across. So I hope this information was helpful for you, and I hope that you can use it in more than just your reading.